All right. All right. Hi, class. Welcome to part two of this week's video series. Now we're going to talk a little bit about college resources. So before we talked about college culture, now let's jump into the college resource portion of the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you here, and we are going to look at first our Chaffey College website, and we're going to kind of talk a little bit about how to navigate through college resources online. Okay, so like I talked about earlier, one of the first important things of this class is to really understand and become familiar with the resources available to you and how you can use them in your toolbox. So much like Mary Poppins uses in her toolbox as she's pulling the tools out, she's resourceful. These are tools that she uses, and she might use them for different things, you know, as she's babysitting, right? But as a student, we need to be aware of the tools available that you can use to be an effective student in your classes. So one of those ways is to be aware of, one, the Chaffey College website, how to navigate through it, but also two, how to navigate through the student support programs on campus that are there for your success. So this right here is our Chaffey College website. A lot of great information on here. You can see down here at the bottom, we got some good information on how to request a loan or laptop, how to browse academic and career communities, applying for financial aid. A lot of good info down here. But before we jump into the student service programs, I want to point out our Chat with the Chaffey College team member tab up here. So on the top of the website, if you click on Chat with the Chaffey College team member, you'll see that we have a chat tool that you can chat with somebody live at between 8 and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. And this is something where you can ask questions, be referred to, you know, any common questions you may have, or if it's more detailed, they'll refer you. Or they may be able to answer the question right there for you. So it's a live chat. Also, too, down here, we also have walk-in services with admissions and records for transcripts, for enrollment verification, and you know, student information, financial aid. So we also have a walk-in service with financial aid, and then also with counseling, we offer walk-in services as well to help with academic probation and registration support. Lot of good support there as well. And then, of course, you can schedule an appointment with a counselor. On this page, there's a lot of good information on here too, of hardware and software, how to log into your Chaffey network, the importance of Panther email and Canvas. So this page offers a lot of ways for you to potentially answer some of those frequently asked questions you may have as a student. So that's within this tab here. But now I want to point out here, which is our current students. Now, under this current students tab, this is where you're going to find a lot of the student service programs. So this week, you're going to be doing an assignment that is based off of these, but I want to run through some of them here so you know some basic information and how to find them within the course, okay? So we won't go through all of them because there's a lot of them and that would take too much time, but I want to point out just a couple of ones just to highlight so you can kind of get the idea of some different ways that these programs help. And just so you know, these are all free for you to use. Why not utilize them? So just like you were to go on campus, if we were all on campus right now, you would maybe walk into one of these buildings, open up the office door and walk in and check in and say, hey, what is this all about? What is this service offer for students? Well, the best way to do that is click on the website. That's just the same thing as walking in person. So the first thing I want to point out is our Success Centers. So if you click on a Success Center, know this, that the Success Center is free tutoring, free support for your classes. Now that could be for English, that could be for math, for science, for any of your courses. If you need help, one-on-one help, they offer tutoring. If you want to attend a workshop, they offer workshops. They have so much support in here, consistently offered throughout the week. And again, as you can see through the website here, they have tons of, you know, directed learning activities and learning groups. So I highly recommend for you to get connected with the Success Center. And like I said, an A student, utilizes the Success Center. That's somebody who's diving deep into the material. They're really wanting to really grasp it and make sure that everything is lined up. Or for somebody who wants to reassure and make sure they're on the right track, and or they might not be understanding a concept. Success Centers are there for you. So that's a really important and really great tool to utilize. Another tool in here as well is also our Transfer Center. Our Transfer Center is here, especially for students who are interested in transferring, UC's, Cal State's, private schools, out of state. And what's great is our Transfer Center also offers different events and activities. So we'll have transfer fairs and workshops. And so you can see here too, coming up here, we had Cal Poly Pomona virtual appointments coming, APU. They have things happening every week. But also too, they have ways for you to connect with university reps, help you apply for your transfer applications. It's a great tool. As counselors, we constantly refer students to the Transfer Center. Another tool is our Career Center. This is a great program. Now, the Career Center can be here to help you explore different majors, explore different careers. They have counselors there to help you that specialize in career and major exploration, but also they provide help with resume writing, getting you prepared for job interviews. They also offer career assessments, like we mentioned, student employment. So when you go to their website, you have options to click on their links here to access their different workshops. So again, I want to encourage you to visit through, see what's available to you. You're a student here at Chafee. You are paying to attend classes. You are, whether you are or financial aid is, this is included. Think of it as a country club. You just joined a country club that says, we have all these amenities for you to utilize. At a country club, they might say, hey, we have a sauna, we have a pool, we have a workout room, we have tennis courts, we have a banquet room if you want to hold an event. That's the same thing here as a student. You are a Chafee College student. You're one of us. You're here. Now, these are the amenities, the Career Center, the Success Centers. These are your amenities to utilize. Think of it that way, okay? One way to think about it. Okay, another helpful, we'll call it an amenity or a support program, is our DPS program. So this stands for the Disability Program and Service. This is for students who have maybe have a disability and they would like some assistance through accommodations, and through this website here, they go over all the information of how a student can enroll, what sort of services that DPS will offer students with disabilities. DPS has counselors themselves. They offer priority registration, which means day one registration, and among other incredible services. But DPS Center is another really helpful program that we offer. Same thing with EOPS. EOPS is another great student support service that is for students who may have like a economic or academic disadvantage. What this program does is they offer counseling services, book support assistance, transportation assistance, priority registration, among a myriad of other opportunities as well. But if you go to their website, they offer info about the application, how to apply, how to get connected. But this is a great way for you to get connected on campus and to, participate in campus activities. And it's a great program. You get to meet wonderful people. Same thing, just like DPS and the Career Center. Great programs. We have an honors program for students who are interested in transferring and want to be as competitive as possible, especially to schools like UCLA and UC Irvine. Our honors program is incredible. We also have an international student center. We also have a library as well. Our library is used for research and helping support any needs you have for some of your courses. We also have student life as well too. Student life is here with our clubs and student government, how to get involved on campus. Another great helpful tool. So you can kind of get the picture, right? that there's a lot of student support programs on campus. We have the success centers for tutoring, transfer services for transfer, veteran students for our veteran students from the Army and the Navy and the Marines. We have EOPS for students, DPS, the Career Center, CalWorks. You can see there's a lot here. So what I'd like you to do this week is I want you to become familiar with the website. I want you to really cycle through it. And some of you might have said, I've already been on the website. I've already been going to Chafee for a while. I already know. I want you to go to this, even if you have been here a while, go at it through a new lens. Go through it like you have never been on the website and you want to learn as much as possible. You ever heard of that when people say for a date idea with your significant other, they say, hey, one of date ideas is to become a tourist in your own city. Well, think of it that way. If you're a Chafee student who has been here a while, take a tour through your own college, but pretend it's the first time. Go at it with a new set of eyes. And I really want you to go through and click on links and really explore each of these programs and learn them. Okay. If you're a new student, especially, I want you to learn this website because these are the tools and programs for you to be successful in. If you can get connected with them, they will aid in your success in your classes. Okay. And of course, the catalog and being familiar with that as well. So this week, we have a student service research assignment. That's what this assignment is. And it's a big one. It's worth 100 points, okay? But it's a two-parter. So here's how it works. The first part is a scavenger hunt. So what you're gonna do, what do you think about my map, by the way? I like it. I think it's a nice map. But you're gonna go through, and I put on here 10 locations I'd like you to locate, okay, through the website, okay? But it's all online. And what you're going to do is based off of the question here or the statement, you're going to locate the name of the college office or resource, insert the website URL, and how to contact, okay? So for example, financial aid is the first one. I did that one for you. So you really have 9 to do, but you need money for tuition and books, financial aid, right? Here's the website. And then how to contact. So how can you contact them? Well, you can contact them through their QList walk-in service, or you can email them here, right? So that's a way to answer that question there. And then you'll see the next one here. Can't decide what major to choose. You'll put the name of college office or resource, the website, and how to contact that department, okay? So that's the first part, is a scavenger hunt, okay? So part 1, scavenger hunt. Part 2 is going to be a reflection. And this one, you are going to choose a student service program from this list right here. So let me go to it here. From this list, under current students, like we were going through, the honors program, International Student Center, or EOPS, DPS, transfer, veterans, career center, financial aid. These are, I want you to pick from here, okay? So you're gonna pick a student support program here, student service, and here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna write a 1 to 2 page summary, and you're gonna answer these questions in detail. So you need to be specific, okay? Your descriptions of these questions should demonstrate evidence of having really explored and researched the resource. So number 1, I want you to include the exact name of the resource. I want you to include a description of the resources the department offers. Share an interesting or surprising fact that you found while you were doing your research, and explain whether you may use this resource, why or why not, and how might this resource be beneficial for students on campus. So the point of this is to learn a little bit more about the resource, but to now see that, okay, I can see how this will be beneficial to me, and how I can apply it to myself as a student. And now that you'll have looked at one, you'll be able to now look at others when you have the time. So again, student service research assignment is due April 5th. You have a week to do it till the following Monday. And you'll see it's worth 100 points, okay? So that's the first assignment that is gonna be due for this class. First major assignment here, okay, is your student service research assignment. If you have questions on it, let me know. I, of course, will be here via email. Don't procrastinate on the assignment. You're going to want to prepare and get everything ready. And of course, as you do the assignment, you might have a question, so let me know. But read through the instructions. Everything is in there that you'll need to know. And again, I encourage you, look through the website, look at the scavenger hunt. I have a bonus question for extra credit. Really become familiar with everything that's in here. Okay. So I know we went over a decent amount of information this week. We talked about college culture. We talked about college resources. Apologize for my hair too. My hair is a little out of control right now. But we went over a lot of information today. And these are your first steps into becoming a successful college student, is understanding the culture and understanding resources and how to access them. And I showed you a couple spaces to look at through there, but now I want you to try it. I want you to go through, navigate, and work on this assignment, and that will help you to better familiarize yourself with it. So again, I hope you're all doing well. So happy to have you in this class, and we will continue to connect with each other over the semester. Take care. Have a good rest of your night.